blue. You see this? Coffee. All day today, because I'm going to be doing these readings all day today. I got to catch back up. So we're going to do some live, and we're going to do personals, right? But coffee with Shantar, get your coffee, okay? All right, so we're going to do another twin flame / karmic reading, meaning that this can resonate with you as your shadow twin or a karmic that you're dealing with. Now, sometimes I want you guys to open up your perspective. Some of you guys are going to get it, those that get it, because I'm giving you free ways to figure out how to understand the energy and heal within the situations, like, because the way my readings are, they're all so connected. So even if this is a twin flame reading, and let's say you aren't dealing with that twin flame, right? This could be your counterpart dealing with their twin flame. And it could be like let's say the situation is there's a counterpart who's moving towards a new person, but they're dealing with their twin flame. Maybe they're running away from their twin flame. They're still in karmic energy, but then you might be the counterpart. You're the new person they're moving towards. You get what I'm saying? And then sometimes you're the actual twin flame going through it with your twin flame, and your twin flame is blocking you from moving towards your counterpart. Hopefully that makes sense. Those that get it. But as I make these other videos, I will break it down so I could just send you guys to the playlist, and then I just keep doing these readings. But I have a lot of new people. I'm growing pretty quickly, so you guys are gonna hear me explain myself a few times, and then we'll cool down and we'll just read the energy, and then we'll have moments where we have to explain it again, right? So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, angel guys, what do we have for the twin flames, or the shadow energy, the karmics? What's happening? We have the adversary. So there's a lot of difficulty right now. A lot of things are in the way. Conflict. Someone could be greedy. We got greed. And we have melting. What else? Uh-oh. Love, the journey, reversal. Oh. So with the reversal energy, I'm automatically feeling like somebody is very narcissistic. Their energy is very self-centered, full of themselves. They're falling in love. This journey that they're going on is about love. It's teaching them something. Now, they were greedy, so I already automatically feel that there's two people here, right? But they've lost someone, or maybe they've lost both people due to their greediness. So let's see what the hell is going on. Holy Spirit, you guys, tell me about this energy. What's the adversary? Who is this person? What's the adversary? We got the Star. We got the Empress. Someone's standing out. There's a divine feminine who's in her power. She is in divine energy. But someone is watching her. Someone's watching her very closely. This is not the person who's going through the adversary. The person going through the adversary is watching the Empress and feeling like she's a star. We have the Eight of Cups. They cannot move on. They're stuck on her. Why are they stuck on this Empress? They pushed her away. Damn. Why did they push her away? Let me guess. Because they were being greedy. Why did they push her away? They were juggling her straight up. Like, so they're in love with the Empress, but they pushed the Empress away. Who did they go towards? Seven of Pentacles, Four of Coins, literally them being greedy, selfish. They wanted her and somebody else. But who did they go towards? Who were they invested in? They also wanted money. Okay, they wanted to possess her love. So this masculine wanted this feminine, this Empress, to invest in them. Like, They wanted her love. They liked the attention she gave. They loved the way she loved. But they wanted it. But did they want to give her anything in return? Judgment. What else? I'm assuming not. Ace of Pentacles. What else? Seven of Swords. I think they got caught doing something before they had an opportunity to give to her. Why is that Seven of Swords there in the reverse? The Hangman, okay. They got caught. King of Swords, they were being manipulative. So this person got caught maybe juggling that they were dealing with somebody else. They thought they were being sneaky. They really thought they were getting away with it. They thought they were being sneaky, but they wanted to have... Why did they want her love? Like, what was their intention? Oh, they wanted her stuck on them so that they could come back around. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. They had two connections. So this person, they wanted a Queen of Cups and they wanted an Empress. No, I feel like this Queen of Cups is this Empress though. So there's another person. There's for sure another person. But they wanted to hold on to the Empress's love because when they knew her, she was a Queen of Cups. And they were dealing with somebody else, but they were trying to manipulate the situation so she wouldn't find out. Because their plan was if it didn't work out with the other person, they were going to come back to her. So they were living two different lives. Why were they doing this? Like, I know that they were being greedy, but what is the purpose of just trying to hold on to her love? I don't get it. King of Coins, Two of Wands. The Magician. What else? The Devil in the reverse. It's almost like they were trying to figure out who was better. I don't too like their energy, but their energy is not 100% bad. It's like they like the Queen of Cups. They like the Empress. They wanted to keep her in the dark about what they were doing, that they were dating somebody else, dealing with somebody else. So I'm assuming they weren't giving her any attention, right? Because she's an Empress. An Empress is going to walk away from you if you're not reciprocating energy. So they did that. And then it ended up pushing her away. But they want to come back. They want another opportunity with her. But I feel like they've fallen in love with her, but they didn't know who to choose. They didn't know who they wanted to give to. So they wanted to kind of like hold her up until they decided who they wanted to be with. But she didn't know she was in competition while they dated the other person to figure out who was better. But now it's like they don't want to be toxic. I think they felt like in order to be with that Queen of Cups, they would have to change. They've been spiritually awakening. So because they've been awakening, they're seeing how toxic they were behaving. But they weren't seeing it when they were doing it. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this led to disappointment. We're going to do a part 2 because we're running out of time. But this became very, very disappointing. They were really, really greedy. They thought that they weren't going to get caught. That's why they were doing it. But they were neglecting the Queen of Cups, but wanted her cup. But she took her cup and she was like, fuck you. I have all this love to give you and more, but you're not giving me anything. So I'm going to walk away because I'm an Empress. Now he's seeing the two sides to her. He didn't see it before. He's seeing her in a different light. So let's go to part 2.